हाँ, बात हुई उनसे। एग्जैक्ट डेट कमिट कर पाना तो अभी थोड़ा मुश्किल है, पर है सब अंडर प्रोसेस ही है। जैसे ही इंफॉर्मेशन आती है मैं सबसे पहले
देख रहा है विनोद,
हाय।
अंग्रेजी बोल बोल के कैसे बात को घुमाया जाता है।
I'll be straight up. When it comes to the marketing strategy of Red Chillies Entertainment, it borders on either being absolutely unaware of any structured plan or it is simply so five-head with its vision that every supposed screw-up in announcements is also intentional so that people can start talking about the film close to its release. I say this because it was announced that SRK is going to launch not Ramaiya Vastavaiya, the new single from JAWAN, and one wondered why the trailer of the film has not been dropped, knowing very well that the release is coming very close. Then supposedly, due to popular demand, it was announced that before Not Ramaiya Vastavaiya, the trailer will drop. And then it was decided that while the work on the trailer is just about to finish, we'll release the new single and then update you about the trailer date. Social media in careful anticipation was waiting for the trailer, only to be blue-balled and later told that it will drop on the 31st. Was it all intentional so that people spark up the debate about Jawan, or just the lack of structure in the timeline to be followed before the film drops on 7 September? It's fair to believe that one doesn't really know what's happening, but irrespective, I thought of talking about one of the most contentious aspects of Jawan that has audiences mostly split in three ways, and that is regarding the music of Jawan. Either people love it, hate it, or find it to be mid. And I thought we could break down the singles of the movie and whether they've lived up to the hype of Anirudh finally collaborating with a commercial Hindi star like SRK. The significance of the music of a film to connect with the audience before the release of the film has considerably increased post the pandemic, where the promotions of the film are limited to the marketing snippets that are put out there. One equates the exponential business of the first weekend of the film to be equated to three aspects in the current market: the recall value of a film if it is an installment of a franchise or presents a return of a star after a long hiatus, the teaser and trailer of the film, and of course the music. Movies like Pathan and Gadar 2 largely benefited from a star return after many years and the recall value of a popular franchise respectively. Movies like Zara Hatke Zara Bachke did extremely well due to the music immediately clicking with the masses. The same cannot be said for films like Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, Shehzada and Selfie that simply failed to generate any hype prior to its release. So is Jawan's music really building the hype necessary for a film that is going to release on such an epic and wide scale? I believe it hasn't really developed what one anticipated as the collaboration of ATLEE, SRK and Anirudh was announced. Anirudh is credited and deservedly so for creating numbers that encapsulated the star power of many actors. The hooting and cheering that develops as the title card of Talapati Vijay appears on the screen has a lot to do with Anirudh's magic, and similarly his single Hukum for Rajnikant perfectly encapsulated the aura of Thalaivar and what he means to his fans. The most hyped number actually of Jawan was the preview where we see SRK appear from the crowd in red and you hear Raja Kumari singing the song and reference the character as King Khan. This made fans especially hyped because it is the mass packaging Hindi film stars barely explore in the commercial space, and a collaboration with Anirudh and the Tamil cinema sensibilities of ATLEE allow the same. But let's get to an honest assessment of the singles that have dropped. We did the same for Pathan, and while we did not really vibe initially with Besharam Rang and Jhume Jo Pathan, nobody envisioned the hype that would be developed for both the songs, as one became a topic of discussion in every news hour debate and one created pandemonium in theatres as everyone grooved and danced to it. So the first single, Zinda Banda, was a large power-packed choreography with hundreds of dancers. While the choreography itself is extremely basic, I never really felt that the song was a chartbuster that I would instantly get up and groove to. I had initially envisioned myself to do a choreography on a Jawan banger, knowing that Anirudh is going to create some crazy magic. But the vocals of Anirudh, especially in the Hindi language, could not really develop the hype required for a dance track, especially for a film packaged in such a commercial way. I definitely connected far more to the Tamil version of the song, but the Hindi vocals just did not encapsulate the same scale in the frames. I appreciate that SRK actually learnt a few Tamil lines to lip sync them separately to avoid it just looking similar in each language, but Zinda Banda definitely did not pack the punch that one expected from the first single of Jawan. The second song extracted an unpopular reaction from me. I actually loved Chaleya. Picturized with SRK and Nayantara, the song had an ease and chill vibe that made me reminisce about songs like Adhure from Break Ke Baad. The visuals, however, took me back to the Pretty Woman days of Kal Ho Na Ho, as Aman came as the angel the family next door was dreaming of. I am not a fan, however, of the hyper de-aging and smoothening of the skin, especially that becomes wildly apparent in the close-ups of SRK. I wonder what will be the extent of this technology being utilized on actors, because it is bordering on looking absolutely animated in some cases. While the vibes were immaculate, it was refreshing to see actors actually dancing in real locations. Chaleya easily was the fun and chill single that I found superior to a song like Zinda Banda. But is it really making people hyped for the film? I think the curiosity and anticipation actually just stems from what ATLEE may have cooked up with SRK, and is more importantly what a solid impression they created with the preview. Not Ramaiya Vastavaiya, another catchy song from the film, generated a mixed response from me personally today. I absolutely love the drop in the song. The EDM-like tone to the music really contributes a catchy vibe. The choreography by Web V Merchant, let's be honest, is as basic as it gets, but it's good to see SRK just have an absolute ball. While I think it's criminal the way Sania Malhotra's portions are cut, because she's a dancer who is an absolute dream to watch when she moves, by the way, I really think the pairing of SRK and Nayantara works really well, both in Chaleya and this track as well. Is it a banger? I don't think so. But are there any songs from the film that are absolute knockouts? I don't think so. Is it slightly underwhelming that this Anirudh collaboration doesn't really have a standout single? Yes. Am I still hyped for the film and trailer? Yes. I'm so curious about where all of you stand regarding the album. Please do let me know in the comments below. Please also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.